That's the Twitter page. This is the website. Going to refresh the website. Let's watch the Twitter page video. If the decision so far felt overwhelming, we'd suggest sitting down for this one. All right, boys, strap in and strap on. We're in for a fucking ride. Good luck. Hold on. Turn this shit up. Get that fucking music going. All right, reset. It's important. Okay. With Golden God. Choose another relic from a previous tier. Okay, look at this. Tier 3 is teleports, tier 2 is the utility teleports. Interesting, I was wrong. Damn, okay, so you're not going to get Total Recall or Banker's Note till way later. That's interesting. Interesting. Golden God or re-pick. That, do you guys reckon that's a big relic? Now we know what tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 is. It could be. That's a huge relic for me. I don't know. Let's have a look at how it works. I think it really depends on how it works. Pointless? I don't know. Choose another relic from any tier below this one. So you can't save it. You can't, like, not do it, right? So, this is going to be a tier 4. Judging on the video, it's a tier 4 relic. Meaning any of these you can re-pick. You can't swap. You can't just not pick a tier 1 and then have 2 tier 2s though. Right? You just get an additional relic. So you wouldn't pick additional teleports because that's kind of useless. Okay, picking an additional one actually isn't bad. Okay, I was under the impression you'd lose one and choose another, but you pick an additional one. Okay, that is actually good. Okay. No, that is very good. All right. It's not change a relic, it's choose another relic. Okay, so you're getting an additional one. Right, up against Golden God. Right. Okay, that is actually pretty dope. Golden God isn't that huge, not gonna lie. I mean, it's unlimited money, which can be really good. And if considering Golden God is tier 4, that's a good time to start getting some money. Because you gotta remember, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 is where you get your big combat XP boost. You're gonna want to start buying some dragon equipment. You're gonna want to start investing some money into some relics. Golden God and prayer boosts. You're gonna get the 32 XP, or you'll have 16x prayer XP by then. That's 99 prayer, like within like 2 hours. And it's unlimited money for various skills and really good mage XP. So that is strong. Is it worth picking a second utility relic though? That actually might be a good idea. You're not going to pick a second teleport relic. You might pick a second tier 1 relic. You might go mining and harpoon. Tier 2 thieving in an 11 by 11 area has to be fat money, even at guards note. Nowhere near as close as Golden God money. Thieving isn't that much money. Like thieving is only good money if you sell shit on the Grand Exchange. Thieving isn't a very profitable skill. Golden God is better for league points. Yes, it is absolutely. Is it safe to assume the relics are ordered by tier in this video? I would assume that, yes. I would make the assumption that it's tier 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Which is very surprising to me, personally. Shit, that means you don't get teleports to tier 3. That's not the end of the world. Getting herbs really early is actually really nice for what I want to do. That helps me a lot with our plan now. Don't do a third one in tier 4. Yeah, we still have one more relic to announce. They have one more reveal, but 2 relics to announce still. So we'll probably get a double relic reveal tomorrow. It's called Reloaded. Shit, I'm not sure. There's still no Son of Equilibrium, Production Prodigy, Slayer, or Clue Scroll relic, so that's interesting. Banker's Note, Total Recall for early game Slayer, Banker's Note for endgame. You can't, that's not before this. That's the assumption at least anyway. You can only choose another previous relic. You can't save this till later and then choose another one. Time for shoeies. Well, until we get it 100% confirmed, let's hold off a second, mate. Kind of makes sense as the first relic in the last league was a lot more loaded than the ones with the we have this year's. Yeah. Yeah, that's drive home for 5 minutes and miss it. It's okay. It's a very simple relic. I just don't know if it's. I mean, until we know the third relic, again, you're sitting here wondering what the fuck to do, right? Another tweet as well. You've been so busy deciding which relic was the best that you never stopped to consider what your second choice would be. There it is, the first 4 tiers of relics. Okay, there you go. So it is the first 4 tiers of relics. There you go. I do owe shoeies. Congratulations. Mining plus fishing relic is nice. Yes, but I mean, it depends what you're trying to achieve now out of the league. Golden God is such a meme now. I mean, wait until we find out what this relic is. This relic could be fucking anything, man. This one's kind of underwhelming. I think it depends what your plan is. I don't know if I'd pick it personally. Where's the relic tiers again? Here, right? I don't know if I would pick it. It really depends what this relic here is. Wouldn't mind 2 teleport options since one of my regions is better for banks and one is better for clues. The what? The clue one, you have the Charlotte Village bank teleport. So what would you need a bank for? Any other bank for? Mining and fishing village sounds really cool. It does sound really good, but thieving and herblore would also be very practical for a lot of things. You could just burn it on agility and have unlimited agility XP passively going then that's it, you're done, right? Third relic at the bottom of tier 4 is whatever one you choose probably. No, because it would do this. See? That means it's a two option tier, but that's not the case, no. Gonna choose Harpoon twice for the dual wield, nice. Think Reloaded is more for skill and chill. Golden God makes getting into combat much easier. Golden God will push you through to higher level prayer and big money. Especially if you want to get like construction levels, you're going to need a fuck ton of money. How else are you going to make money in leagues? Through thieving? Sure. I think Golden God will speed run that very quickly. What does Golden God do again? Where is it? Let's pull that up just for comparison. Golden God gives you high and low alchemy spells, or benefits to these. So the spells have no rune cost or level requirements. So you can cast high alchemy without needing 55 mage. And they give you 50% more gold and a 65% chance to not be consumed. When you cast it on a stack, it'll automatically recast it until the stack is depleted or removed. So you can go and fuck off and do whatever you want and it will just keep casting it. It's passive. It's like the agility boots but for magic. Passive magic XP, passive money. And you gain the following benefits to prayer. 20k coins can be offered at prayer altars in exchange for prayer XP equivalent to using dragon bones. So, by the time you get this, not bones, sorry. By the time you get that, it's going to be 72 times 16. That's 1,152. And then you times it by, what is it, like 2.5 on the wilderness altar? Or something like that? 28, it's a full inventory basically of dragon bones. In 20k coins, if you go to Wilderness Altar. And all items purchased from some select shots can be noted, provided the items can be noted at all. Remember that. That's one thing I think a lot of people forget. You can just buy the fuck out of... Like, you can go Dragon Battle Axes and just buy them noted, and just spam click it. And then you got AWST for days. Buying noted items is big, especially if you want to buy a bunch of food. If you don't pick the food relic and you have this, you can just buy like 10,000 sharks, and then you've got all your food sorted, rather than fishing it. Combat XP is 32x at the end of the league, yeah. But at the point where you unlock Golden God, you'll be on 16x. That's why I did 16x, because you're going to be on 8 times 2 when you unlock Golden God. You'll be 55 mage by a tier 4, no? If you go Korenj, you could be because you go to library. It depends if you're doing any mage. One thing I do like after being tier 4 is it gives you a bit of time to realize your mistake that you made. Yeah, that's, well, I don't know if there is such thing as a mistake to be made. I think as long as you don't pick the axe, I think as long as you don't pick the axe relic or the agility relic, you're fine. You don't have access to G, no. Now, private leagues is proof that the project's analysts and private servers won't work. Protect. People, you get burnt out on leagues after like 4 or 5 weeks unless you're going for like mega high points. Even then, it's a cringe grind. You'll be back on the main game. That's why it won't work. Golden God plus Stonemason is nutso. Yep. Feels to me there is no third contender on the tier 4. These are the first 4 tiers. Feels like everyone has been things been revealed. There's a fucking black box right here, mate. This is there's still one more relic to pick, right? It doesn't highlight it. Right? So you still got. Does the Sage's Greaves give any stats? Don't think so, no. It does say the first 4 tiers of relics. I think that'd be incredibly cringe if they made this whatever you pick secondary, because that just implies you're picking it over Golden God. Feel like the real tomorrow will be sort of disappointing. Equilibrium or something else. Done. I don't know about that. I mean, I'd hope they don't, but not having equilibrium and stuff is going to make it very interesting. Clue scrolls are definitely weaker this league than they were last league. Does Forager work with thieving? When you gather resources from woodcutting, fishing, mining, and hunting. No, it only works with like the tier 1 relic choices, basically. How many herbs can you stack in that pouch? 30 of each herb. Bet in the last tier 4 relic will be production prodigy clone? Maybe. It's possible. Clue scrolls may be weaker, but the clue compass, they are so much quicker to do. That is a good point. But last year, clue scrolls rewards also gave maximum loot rolls and also had a chance to roll an extra chest, which I think is far more powerful than teleports. Tier 1 after it's 12x, so 24x combat. 1 tier after it's 12x. Oh, does it go... At tier 4, is it? Yeah, tier 5 it does, yeah, but you get Golden God at tier 4, so tier 5 could be a bit of a jump in terms of points needed. Editing of clue time is getting to the location. Yeah, I agree. But getting maximum loot rolls, increased chance of unique items, and a whole new chest if on a chest is insanely powerful and is better than doing a new clue, right? Clue compass and Fairy's Flight instead of picking Friendly Forager. No, you keep... What? What do you mean? Friendly Forager's in a different tier. Why would it say first 4 tiers if this is the 4th tier? So you can pick this in Golden God. Makes no sense. Would suggest there's a 5th tier reveal. Well, it says the first four tiers of relics, but there's still a relic technically missing from the tier, unless this black one just implies if you pick another relic it goes there, which doesn't make any fucking sense because the video they uploaded shows him getting a new relic and nothing going here, right? So there's got to be another relic here. Why would this be the 4th tier though? Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. In ascending order, 1 usually follows through 4 eventually. It says any tiers before this one? Yes. Any tiers before this one. And it says there it is, the first 4 tiers of relics. Right here. So, unless tier 4 is only 2 choices. If it was only 2 choices, it would look something like this. It looks something like that, you know? Where there's only 2 relics. Tier 4's gonna have 3. Yeah, they wouldn't put a black fucking thing there if it wasn't gonna have a relic. I don't want to be rude, but like, a little bit of common sense, guys. Come on. What tier will Banker's Note or Total Recall be? Honestly, it could be 5 or 6. Patience is incredible. It's part of the job. Tier 4 relic kills RuneScape 3. I'm surprised Banker's Note and Total Recall is beyond tier 4. I'm very surprised. I'm shocked by that. Farming relic tier 5 maybe? Maybe. Could be tier 6. Which means Clue Scrolls could be tier 6 as well, maybe. But Grimoire and Overgrown, there's still one more relic there as well that we're waiting to see. No tier 8? Well, we don't know. There might be a tier 8. All we know is that there's no passive for tier 8s because it says here, passives only goes up to tier 7, but there's no tier 6 passive. So what's to say there's no tier 8 passive either and you just get tier 8 relic? There absolutely could be, but we have the first 4 tiers of relics. Then we have the combat tiers. We have the ones with Overgrown and Grimoire, and we have Total Recall and Banker's Note, which equals 7. So unless tomorrow's reveal is a new relic tier and the last 2 relics, which should be 5 relics in total, and that would be a massive fucking reveal. Unless it's that, unless we get 5 relics tomorrow, I would say they finish off the last 2 relics and tell us which tiers are what. That's what I would say. Those are really the 2 choices for tomorrow's reveal. For the mystery tier 4, are we missing any good ones from past leagues? Yeah, we're missing plenty of good ones from last leagues. We're missing more good relics from previous leagues than we have available slots. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.